Hey, before I came here, I was told I have 30 minutes to talk. And I was sitting in my room just like rehearsing my things, just thinking like how is it going to be on time. I arrive here, normally my time to pass, and the girl there just tells me, ain't no time in Africa. And I'm just thinking like, what? Okay, come in here, now it's guys up here. I got another 20 minutes to talk then, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to begin with something we all have in common. I don't think that studying has no food. That's the place where you lose your decency, the place, Allah. That's just, for those of you that don't know, Allah is a club. It's a shithole, it's a cave. I don't know what it is, but it stands for Allah Bonheur. Okay, that's the club in Manchester. It's not club, it's the club, the only club. And that place is not like Allah Bonheur, it's more like, I don't know how to fuck my life, lost my decency, I want to shoot myself.
Hey, I love Allah.
When I walk into Allah, what I hate is that there's just guys. You see? The guy's sitting there like, hey, what's wrong with being gay? Nothing about that, it's just, when I go there, I just stand and my dick is just clenched up between the butt cheeks of some guy, and I'm just like, what's happening? As soon as I step away and I start dancing through my groove, you know, thinking I'm looking all Queen Champagne with my look, there's another guy who's just doing the same thing, you know? Just like, you know that thing when you walk in a club and you're like, yeah, gonna do my thing, you're looking around, and then some other guy's doing the same thing, just like, oh shit. Your dick just goes back in and you're like, am I gay? What's happening, man? You know what I mean? God. The other thing that I really hate about Allah is that every time I go I hate it more and more. Why? Because it's the same fucking CD playing for the last 3 years. Yeah, we rehearsed to stay. I've been going there for 3 years to have fun.
Disco Pogo.
Oh God. And I gotta say, the worst thing of all is that you got all these eyes staring at you. You see, you got all types of people. I mean, you got the Turks in the corner sitting there like it's VIP, sipping on some whiskey and like reserved the whole area, VIP and that. Then you got all the Lil Wayne wannabes just staring at you, you know, and you're the only one dancing there feeling like it's a one-man show. Anyway, enough about the guys, but ladies, I really pity you, because when you go in there, you get tested like your tomatoes being bought at a market, you know? The guy's just like, that was soft. Pretty right, free. Yeah, nice and round, got that, No, really, it is the way it is, really, it's the way it is. So anyway, enough about the Allah, but the crowd which is in the Allah, that's just really disgusting, you know? You see guys sitting there like, yeah, I haven't been to the Allah in months. That's why I go to FM, Face the Freak. Shut the fuck up, same old shit. Only there you got little Britney Spears white trash wannabes. Little bushy jacket wearing kids. Yeah, what's up with those jackets with the bushy collars, you know? I always wonder, you seen them chilling around, master, like black jackets, bushy collars, if it's summertime, wintertime, same thing. I have a theory. And my theory is that it all started in Allah, you know? I mean, that place gives birth to everything. Because they don't sell these jackets in shops. And Allah, it provides everything. You even have burgers in there. You can buy burgers, you can buy bitter balls. And I just think like when shops close, where in the Netherlands here and in Manchester especially close at 5 p.m. You can imagine me and daddy's finishing work, mommy's finishing work. Hey, little Tim has no jacket, go get him a jacket. Well, all the shops are closed and I'm just done with work. Pick one up in the Allah. You know, they has its old fashion, that place. And then you're sitting like all the, you know, typical Dutch guys standing there like, yeah. That's why I just dress like every guy in the shop, you know, the mannequins. I play it safe. Well, you know what? Ain't nothing interesting, all dressed up the same, all gel in your hair, walking around like, you guys just look like lubricated dicks, really. Some are short and fat, walking like this, others are tall and a bit crooked, you know, like, walking like that. And for who? Who do you want to attract? I mean, your girls? The fraternity Dutch girls? Okay, pretty faces maybe, but if you can see their face, I mean, too tall for me, but you know. Another thing is they walk around like some American football team, like they have a dick between their legs, like. You see them walking around like this in the city, you know, just walking around like, oh, yeah, come on, Dutch beer, oh. You know, just walking around. And you're thinking like, what the fuck? And then there's the last one, always the biggest bitches at the back, walking on stilts, well, on heels, but it looks like it's the Hulk walking on stilts, you know? Like, wait for me, guys, wait for me. You know, her shorts are so tight, they're ripping like the Hulk. God, I really gotta say, that's ridiculous. And Germans, don't you dare sit there saying, God, the Dutch. Because Germans, I'm gonna be nice. You guys get blamed for everything. I had a bad day, the Germans in my group. My tutorial was boring, the Germans. My teacher, what an asshole. I think he was German. All the guys around here, they look so unattractive.
German.
But yeah, you know, I'll be nice to you guys, so I don't really have anything against you. And your confidence is gone. I mean, when you ask people now, I mean, Germans, where are you from? They can't say their country without like crying. They're like, shit, Germany. You know? You just think about it, oh God, I pity you, man. And you remember that day when you were in school? At least I had that. I mean, okay. I kind of had a dream in my head. I played basketball, I listened to rap, and I was thinking when I finish school, I'm going to be like living it up, you know, student life's going to be insane. You know, drinking champagne, having fun, you name it. But then I come here, and then like the one cool person you see, it's a disappointment, because you see like, wow, a black guy. You're like, oh. You go home, you know, change out of your gay nerd clothes, put on like your Bob Marley t-shirt, put your tracksuit on, put your like white sports socks and flip-flops. You walk in there like, ain't us spread in Africa, is it, man? The guy's like, Africa? I'm German. You're like, oh my God, no fun left. And I gotta say, most of these socializations happen at the library. And the library, that's like, the Germans made it cool, you know. I mean, when I was failing my classes and they were passing their classes, I started living in there too. I also started going there just to use the loo. Started stealing toilet paper there. You know they use the printers? You know the printers they open up and they take paper from those machines? That place is like, the Germans thrive on it, really. It's beautiful. But like, I gotta say, what's up with those guys? I don't know what they are. I think they're creations of the library. I saw a guy last time walking. He had some like gray, bluish, pinkish shoes. I don't know what color it was. Green pants, a brighter green sweater, a purple scarf, and he was a carrot head. You know? I was just thinking like, what the fuck is up with this place? And just don't understand who these guys want to attract, you know? And you know what's even worse about the library? You can't study there. Because all the ladies look finer in the library than they do in clubs. You know? Who do you want to attract in the Allah, right? Ladies, we have a little brother that doesn't listen. And you have to understand that. You can't study when you're around. Just the way it is. But you know, in Maastricht, I gotta say, the education is alright. And that is only if you can get used to the whole system and the tutors and everything. And I gotta say, you gotta be nice to the tutors, because they gotta deal with all sorts of people here. I mean, just the other day I was at the guest house. The guest house is where all the exchange students go, which is a little party clubhouse 24/7. And I was talking with the Spanish and the Greeks, and they had a paper due, 12 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, so your paper's due 12 o'clock. What are you still sitting here? It's 5 p.m., you know? And he's like, no, I'll pretend it's the next day, midnight, 12, they don't understand. The Greek guy was just talking like, see, in my country, I'll go to him and I'll tell him, in my country, we have 12-hour system, so no problem. The Spanish guy, you can imagine what he gets from the Spanish guy. Get a tutor arriving in his little, I don't know, law backwards, which is I am in, his little Dumbledore tower with his Harry Potter assistant bitch, like student assistant, sits down, opens his computer, sees a little email from Jan. Says, hi, dear Cheech, I couldn't write the paper, but I read everything for new tutorials, week 4 and 5, and I'm really well prepared. I love your new book, assistant bitch, Jan van Nerdman. And then you get an email from Paco. Oh, Cheech, my mama came to visit. Sorry, man, won't be there for 1 month. That's the way man. Oh, that's the way they are. That really is the way they are. And about the education in Maastricht, see, it's all right if you can get through that hellgate called the education office. It's impossible. I mean, you come in here, you know, you walk out of the room thinking like, all right, I'm going to start my lessons today. I'm going to get registered, whatever. First of all, it's hard enough when it smells of weed everywhere, you know. You go back in your room, smoke with your housemate. Come out singing the song, I was on my way to class, but then I got high. Sit back down, you know. You arrive on the university and thinking like, I'm going to get registered. Yeah, this is good. You can't even figure out where to go. And your friends tell you the deadline is, I don't know, it's Sunday. So you tell yourself, cool, I'll register tomorrow. You register, try to register the last day, and the system here doesn't work. But here's the thing, when you go back to the education office and you tell them, Oh, and if you don't know where the education office is, go to student services. They'll just tell you you're fucked in better English. Really. They'll just tell you, yeah, just go to education office. Good luck. They can't help. Education office is telling, hi, I couldn't register. I tried, but the system wasn't working. You know what they told me? This is true. They told me, do you have proof it wasn't working? I'm like, do you have fucking proof it was? You know? They tell me, okay, but did you make a screenshot of the failure? I was like, did you take a screenshot of every fucking minute when it was working? I'm like, God, come on, just fucking register me. And then I'm thinking like, oh, but it's alright, I can pay €35 if I'm past the deadline. So I tell them, okay, listen, I'm done arguing, because, you know, they just don't accept, you know, they're not people, really. They'll tell you, oh, but yeah, you can pay €35, but only if the classes haven't begun yet. I'm thinking, alright, so it's Monday, register me. Yeah, you see, you can only register after the deadline, the class hasn't begun. And the deadline was Sunday, the class begin Monday. Well, don't make the fucking deadline Sunday then, right? God. So, I gotta say also, yeah, we're really good in Maastricht with all these things they call international classroom skills and career days, about how united we are. Because at night time, it's a totally different story. You see, everyone does the same thing in the day, but at night, we go crazy. And there used to be this club called the Meta. This place, I know the Africans here love it, really. Fridays, hip hop, African night, amazing. You go in there, you just see like, first thing you see is a whole fucking war, and you see the Saudi Arabians sitting there like, wow, women! You know, looking up all those big women and everything. You see the Bulgarians, I'm Bulgarian by the way, sitting just like the Turks do, a little couch, trying to make it look all VIP. And then you see all these white girls thought, maybe I'll lose my virginity today because they watch National Geographic all day long. Getting all scared because all the blacks dancing there like it's, I don't know, in the world is going crazy, like woo! Going crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's a real shithole. And the only place that you'll see boys going to, that's what it is, that's the Meta. They will just go together because they're scared not to get the shit beaten out of them, or I don't know, all the criminals sitting around there. And then you have the Belgians in the meantime. Let me tell you something about the Belgians, I'm also Belgian. You see, they don't party with people in Maastricht. They go to these little communities, they call Groupe d'Activité, which is in Belgium, and they represent the royal blood. So, and they're just sitting there probably like, hey man, it's really hard to make friends in Maastricht, right? Yeah man, fuck it, that's why we should party in Belgium. By the way, is this mic working? Yeah? Alright, cool. That's why we party in Belgium, fuck it. Then you see the French arrive there as well, looking all like hot shots. They look at the maids and they go, fuck it, I'm going to the Allah. And you see them the next day, they tell you, what do you do, mate? What do you do? Allah. Well, Allah is the same fucking shit, but worse. You have Marlene and Martin celebrate the 35th anniversary. You got like cocaine dealers. You got everything. And you're just sitting there thinking like, what the fuck? But you know what? It's free.